let's go like this. Today's event doesn't take place. Where were you scheduled to be right now?
Um, so I'll give a little history first. So currently, I work full time at JetBlue. I've been there for February will make 12 years. Um, Recently, I'm gonna say in the past, well, I've always done odds, different things. I was a basketball coach, basketball trainer. I used to work for the New York Knicks as a youth basketball instructor at all their basketball camps. Um, so I was always doing, you know, various things, but nothing really stuck to make me really want to say, all right, I can really start planning my exit from JetBlue. Except for the injury, I had my, sorry about that. I had a suffered herniated disc, my L4 and my L5. And it was excruciating pain. I'm not sure if anybody have experienced it, but long story short, I came across somebody on IG, on Instagram, and it was like a specific type of stretch. It's called fascial stretch therapy. Um, I was watching this page for, I'm talking about at least 2, 3 months. And I'm like, damn, this looks like it really feels good. So I was like, you know what? I bit the bullet. He said he was coming to New York City. I booked the session. Came to the house, did the session, and my body felt like absolutely amazing. This was literally 5 years ago. Um, I'm gonna say approximately 6 months ago or so. The bug for me to like really start looking for that transition has always been there. I spoke to Hussein about it even when I first started investing, but I'm gonna say the last 6 months is when I really felt like a shift can happen, especially with seeing how things are working on the real estate side and how with things progressing the way they were. I know that that cushion would be there, and it won't even just be a cushion. It will actually turn into a foundation as opposed to just a cushion. It'll be a foundation for me to actually be able to freely leave my job and pursue other things. So what I ended up transitioning into was I was also a personal trainer, also ran fitness groups. Um, so the transition was I tried to figure out what exactly it was that I wanted to do, and I don't know how, but I came across IG again. Um, the same type of stress that I received, somebody was teaching a course, and I was like, "Oh my god, like I need this." So I decided to hit him up. I was like, it's a different mentor. He was out in Virginia. I was gonna drive out there for the course and everything, but I said, wait a minute, why not hit up the person who introduced me to it to begin with and ask if he's teaching a course. I did that. Sure enough, he was, and it just so happened to be happening on the weekend of my birthday. So I was like, this is supposed to happen then. I immediately booked it. Um, it was a 3-day certification, hands on. You have to learn about anatomy, some biology, biomechanics, and then the hands on techniques itself. I did it, and literally, like the day after my certification, even though we weren't technically supposed to, but my mentor gave me the clearance because he saw how passionate I was, and he gave me the clearance to start seeing clients. And immediately, like the response was insane. In my second week, um, yeah, my second week, I made more in that week than I made working 2 to 3 weeks full time at JetBlue. And I was like, this is insane. And I'm like, if I just had the time, and mind you, I was doing this with limited time because I'm still working at JetBlue full time while doing the stretching simultaneously. Sometimes I was able to do 2 clients for the day, sometimes 3 clients for the day, but I could never have a full day to work with clients because I was still at JetBlue. But now with seeing that initial momentum with it being still being new, I'm like, with me putting in some serious time and some serious like work behind this, I know that I can leave JetBlue without hesitation. And that's literally like where I'm at right now. So the question that Hussein had asked, where was I supposed to be? I was literally supposed to be at the studio. My mentor studio is called Gray Wellness out in New York City, in Manhattan to be exact, in Union Square. I actually had two clients that I was scheduled to see, but of course, because of situation with the apartment, I had to end up canceling those sessions, and my mentor had to take that over. But I'm honestly in love with this process and being able to being able to receive being compensated for something that you're passionate about. When you find that space, you're no longer working. Like, it doesn't feel like work for me. So it's like I'm getting compensated for doing something that I genuinely enjoy. I can't say that I enjoy working at JetBlue, but I genuinely enjoy working with people and making people feel better through this stretch practice. And it's been an amazing journey so far.